Hello friends, fellow beer geeks. My name is Wes the Craft Beer Geek, and tonight I have a porter for you from Ballast Brewing out of San Diego, California. This is their Black Marlin Porter. Comes in at 6% alcohol by volume and is served in this 22-ounce bomber bottle. Costs $4.66 here at a local corner store that has craft beer that I enjoy stopping at from time to time. And I guess that's about all I have to say about this one. I don't believe I've had any Ballast Point beers before here. Definitely not on the channel here. I think they might be new to the North Florida area, so I'm excited to give this a taste and see what it's like. I love porters, and we're kind of still here in the ends of winter here, and good time to drink this type of beer. So let's go ahead and get this cracked open into a glass and see if it's any good. Okay, so this pours out a very dark black color. Hardly any light getting through the glass here. Very little bit of light showing up at the bottom. Has a nice tan head. Sort of some medium to tightly packed bubbles on it. Very rich and creamy looking head. Let's see what the aroma is. Definitely get a strong sort of dark roasted coffee aroma on this one. A little bit of a hop aroma there. A grassy sort of hop aroma to it. So I'm ready to go ahead and give this a taste and let you know what I think. Cheers. Yeah, I get tons of coffee in the flavor on this one. Just a ton of roasted grains in this one. It just tastes like an iced coffee would taste. Has a little bit of bitterness there, but a bitterness like a dark roasted, a French roast kind of coffee has. It has that sort of bitter, astringent bite to it, and it's really tasty if you like dark coffees or more roasty, toasty, coffee-like flavors in beer. Has a really nice medium velvety sort of mouthfeel. Just about perfect mouthfeel for a porter, in my opinion. It's not real thick like a stout, but it's definitely got some body to it. Definitely letting you know that this is a darker, richer, more of an enjoying type of beer, a hearty kind of beer. This isn't something you want to swig down real quick. This does have somewhat of a sweet caramel note to it as well. It still leans towards the bitter, roasty side, but it definitely has a bit of a caramelly sort of sweetness to it that makes it nice and makes it enjoyable and keeps it from just being, too roasty, too astringent. Really nicely balanced, good tasting, roasty kind of porter. If you like a coffee porter, even though there's not coffee in here, it has that taste of a dark roasted iced coffee with just a little bit of sugar in there, maybe a little bit of cream, maybe just a little bit of milk, a little splash of milk in there, not much. Yeah, it does finish with that hop bitterness. That's it's a little bit different than a roasty bitterness. It's definitely a hoppy bitterness there at the end. That's quite interesting. Kind of gives it a little bit of a punch right there at the end. It's kind of nice and interesting. So I think I'm ready to go ahead and wrap up this review of the Ballast Point Black Marlin Porter. Really interesting porter, definitely heavy on the coffee side. If you're not a coffee lover, this is probably not something you would want to try. Definitely has this nice sort of dark coffee richness and bitterness to it. Finished with a little bit of a hop bitterness as well. Really kind of blends real well with that. A little bit of caramel in there. Just a really nice roasty coffee forward kind of flavors porter. Really good. I think I'm going to come in at an 8 out of 10 on this one. I'm really enjoying it. I would buy it again if I was looking for a coffee flavored sort of porter. Yeah, this is a good beer, and I'm definitely enjoying it. So I want to thank you for watching another Craft Beer Geek beer review. If you like this review, you can find lots more over at craftbeergeek.com. And if you're going to be doing some Amazon shopping in the future, please use the link over on craftbeergeek.com or in the show notes below on YouTube. I appreciate that. That's just a referral link. Won't cost you any extra, and we won't know who bought what. So no worries about that. Thanks again. I want to leave you with this. Please drink responsibly, and remember, I don't drink bad beer. You shouldn't either. See you next time. Cheers.